Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's life update is coming at you just days before my wedding, and I feel pretty good right now. Today is Monday. You guys are watching this Thursday. I get married on Sunday. And I feel pretty good. I just did the cashier's check for the last payment for the venue. So that's happening. We have all of our checks and stuff around for the vendors and like the photographers and stuff, and we have been cruising along on the to-do list. I thought I would show you some stuff that we've accomplished. So I have a couple of bins. This one holds a lot of the stuff that is going to be set out for the, like, right when you walk into the venue is this box, and this is also some decorations and stuff. So first thing, as I move it out of the way, this is my bow bouquet. So it's a tradition that I'm not sure if it's like just an American tradition or what, but at your bridal showers, most of the gifts have ribbons and bows on them, and you collect them and you make a bouquet that you use for your rehearsal. So when you practice walking down the aisle, this is the bouquet that you use. So I have that right on top, all prepared, but we also made these bows because we're going to put these on the fence outside on the patio right before you walk to the area where we're getting married. So we made these the other day, and they just have wires so they can wrap around the fence post. So I have quite a few of those. So I also ended up purchasing the necklaces for my mom and for my bridal party. I decided that would be a cute little gift right before and make sure everyone matches. So my mom's dress is black and white, and she was on the hunt for a necklace, and I was in H&M recently. I didn't realize we had one so close to home, and I saw this one and I sent her a picture, and she was like, yes, that's perfect. It has everything that she was looking for, pearls and all that. So I got her this one, and this one's a little harder to see on the carpet, but our bridesmaids dresses are navy, and I thought this was just a really nice vintage looking necklace. It's 2 strands, and it was just really nicely colored, so I thought it would add a little bit more of a vintage feel to their dresses. So I got all of my bridesmaids this necklace as well. So this is my wedding organizer, and I showed this in a video months ago now. I ended up switching out of my Erin Condren planner because I realized I just wasn't using the calendar feature that much, and this makes it super easy to pop any information into the actual booklet. So I had tons of sheets and stuff in here, lots of worksheets, lots of things to fill out, but I have since removed all that and made it kind of like a day of situation. So up in the front I have some Polaroid zip photos of us and a pad of paper just to jot notes whenever I'm like making calls with people or need to remember things. And this first pocket is where I put all of the checks. So this check back here is for the venue, and then I have envelopes with the photographers' names on them and everything. So day of, whoever opens this binder can easily just pass out all of the information, all of the money to whoever needs it, and we're good to go. And then there's also like maps and information back here. I plan on giving everyone a packet, anyone who's involved in like setting up or in the wedding. I plan on giving them a packet with this sheet, which is a map of the venue, this sheet with our seating chart, as well as like how to set up our centerpieces and all of that stuff, because I am not doing any of the decorating myself. It just didn't work out with the schedule. So I am leaving it up to a lot of my really trusted friends and family to make sure it looks how I imagine it, and I think the packets will help. But also this binder will have all the information. There's also a seating chart with how many adults and all of that stuff. I also have some extra invitations and things from a bunch of the events over this whole wedding process here. I just want to keep them. I actually got rid of a lot of the worksheets and handouts I used in here, and this is probably all I'm going to end up keeping in the end because I don't need all those worksheets. I just need to have like the mementos and stuff. So yeah, it just goes on back through here. I have a bunch of little handouts I'm gonna make into packets, and any sort of information that they might need, some contracts with our hotel, all of that stuff in this convenient little binder. So if someone's wondering what's going on, they can look for this, and it has everything they could possibly need. Let's move on to the wedding spread. You guys saw this on Tuesday for Tuesday's video, but I've filled it in a little bit more. I want to make sure that all the mortgage stuff is figured out. I'm pretty sure I paid our mortgage like 15 days early this month, but I don't want to, you know, mess that up. So I put that down there, and this little house to denote when Alex is staying at his parents' house, because we are dividing and conquering for Friday night. He has a lot of family and friends coming to stay at his parents' house in Port Huron, and I'm gonna end up staying in Flint so I can accomplish a lot of stuff Saturday morning before the rehearsal and the rehearsal dinner. But I feel pretty confident. Like I said, it's Monday today, and I got all of the things done I needed to here. He even mowed the grass, so that's really good. I'm really pumped about making the pretzels. I think I'll film a little bit for this life updates video, and then the rest will be in Alex's vlog. But I'm pretty sure this life updates is just gonna be really heavy behind the scenes wedding stuff. So I also changed my cover. I got this cover quite a while ago. It's not the one I got for my Erin Condren wedding planner. I bought this one separately, and it says, "Together is a beautiful place to be," and it's just black with like a teal, but I think it works really well for the vibe of our wedding. It's very vintage and classic. Oh, look, you can see me. My little bobble bun. And then I put our name and the date on the bottom. I just love this touch. I think it just makes this so much more exciting to carry around this week. Another thing I have been working on these past couple of days are the bins that are going into the bathrooms. I always think this is such a nice touch, and you never really realize you need this stuff until you don't have it. And I want to make sure our guests have the best time ever. So I packed this one for the girls. The guys is so much more boring than this. There's like nothing in it, but I thought I'd walk through the girls' emergency bin. So there's a bunch of pads and tampons. These cotton rounds, so if they have makeup issues or anything, they can use those. There's some Kleenex and some wet wipes. There's also some lotion, some Band-Aids, hairspray. This is some ibuprofen. I got some hair ties as well. Some little Listerine mints, some safety pins down there, and then this is a tiny little Tide to Go stick. So just a couple of things to make their night a little bit better, because if anything is happening that they need any of this, I'm glad to be there for them. Alex is still working on the signs. We're gonna put them in like gold vintage looking frames next to the bins, and they'll say something like, "So you can have the time of your life," or something like that. As for centerpieces, I am currently walking into the kitchen to show you guys. We set up like a mock one in here so I could take photos of it and create like a how to do it sheet. So I'm gonna show you guys it. I'm really excited with it. It's not exactly what we thought initially, but I like it so much more. I think it's very much more us, and it fits the venue a lot better. So here you have it. This would be the center of the table, and it's gonna have a couple of hardcover books, and then this little globe with a tea light kind of buried in these gems. And then the table number is on one of these wooden blocks, and we actually got these wooden blocks and these keys from a friend's wedding. They got married a couple of months ago, and they let us borrow these. I'm pretty sure they let us have them. I don't think they plan on getting married again, but they're actually coming to the wedding, so I think it'll be really cool for them to see how something from their wedding helped out ours. So yeah, just some hardcover books, and then I'm gonna have keys like scattered around the table as well. And then I'm not sure how big their plates are, so I just use one of our plates as kind of a mock setup, and this will change if their plates are a little bit smaller. But I have this cute little thank you card that Alex and I wrote up for them. I think I showed you guys this in another life updates. Then it has the agenda on the back of it. And then this little baggie is gonna be filled with chocolate covered pretzels that also have sprinkles. And then it's gonna be closed with a sticker. So it gets more of that navy involved, but I love this. Once you guys see the venue like up close and see our centerpieces in the venue, it's totally gonna make sense. And I am so excited. I'm just, oh man. So pro tip for anyone who is planning their own wedding, I think writing down everyone's name on their place card and then using them to arrange the seating, it made it so much easier to actually visualize where people are sitting and how close people are and that sort of thing. So now I just have to write their table numbers on the back, and we should be good to go with this. I finished them. Felt like the place cards and table seating was the hardest part, because it's like a giant puzzle that you don't actually know how the pieces are supposed to go together. You just sort of know that that seems okay, but I'm officially done. I'm not changing it. So if someone doesn't have a seat, they're gonna stand. They're gonna stand at my wedding. No, I'm sure it'll figure itself out, but I'm done stressing. So we are working on the pretzel party favors. These are going to be at the coffee table, so they're not like favors, they're just desserts. Alex is hard at work.
What up? My name's Alex.
Ketchup out. And yeah, we're just gonna keep working on this until we have enough pretzels for at least 100 people. All right, guys, so the pretzels failed miserably and we ended up just getting a bunch of bags of caramel popcorn and using that instead. It worked out so much easier. It was a lot less stress than trying to get that chocolate to harden. But that's gonna be it for today's life updates. I will see you guys. I think I have one next week. I'm not entirely sure what my content schedule is with the whole wedding thing, but I will see you guys in another life update soon. Bye.